Drake might not be stepping into the boxing ring anytime soon, but the internet sure wants him to. After a wild live stream with Adin Ross that had fans absolutely glued to their screens, one thing's clear: Drake and Adin can steal a headline like nobody else. Coachella who? While the music world was vibing to desert stages, Drake was busy dropping bombshells from a gaming chair. And now, even Eminem has entered the chat with a rare comment on the whole situation involving Kendrick Lamar, boxing gloves, and one very chaotic live stream. So, is Drake really ducking Kendrick in the ring? Or is celebrity boxing just another industry distraction? Let's break it down, because the story is getting messier, weirder, and more viral by the hour. Drake and Adin Ross have been known to deliver chaotic live streams, but this one? It broke the internet. While most celebrities were either performing at Coachella or sitting front row sipping overpriced water, Drake decided to do what he does best: casually drop career-shifting news while cracking jokes and making memes in real time. The live stream kicked off with the usual laughs, Adin being Adin, Drake being chill, but then things took a sharp left turn. Drake, out of nowhere, casually hinted that he's already working on his next solo album. Yup, even though his joint project with Party Next Door is still dominating streaming charts, Drizzy's already cooking again. No press release, no promo, just a casual announcement midstream, because when you're Drake, you are the press release. Now, the room really shifted when Adin brought up Kendrick Lamar. There was no direct mention of the beef, but anyone who's been online lately knows that the tension between Kendrick and Drake has been palpable. From subtle disses to fan speculation about subliminals in recent tracks, especially Drake's latest single Nokia, which, by the way, is climbing fast and could hit #1 any day now, the two rap titans are circling each other. When Adin playfully mentioned Kendrick, Drake didn't say much. But the silence? It was loud. Real ones caught the shift in his tone. He smirked, looked away, and joked about Kendrick's team allegedly using tactics to boost streaming numbers. Was it shade? Was it facts? Twitter's still debating. But here's where things really spiraled. Adin Ross, in peak internet troll mode, asked Drake if he'd ever step into a celebrity boxing ring. And that's when the laughter hit. Drake cracked up. Adin cracked up. And you could tell they were clearly thinking of the same person, Kendrick Lamar. Adin, never one to leave chaos on the table, actually suggested the idea of himself boxing Kendrick, which sent the chat into an absolute frenzy. Drake then admitted something rare. He said he'd never do a celebrity boxing match on camera. But if, and only if, he ever did, it'd be no crowd, no cameras, just behind closed doors. Off the record, old school. That's Drake in a nutshell, always in control of the narrative, even in fantasy matchups. And now, guess who chimed in? Slim Shady himself. Underneath a viral clip of the live stream where Adin asks Drake about boxing, Eminem dropped a rare comment. And he kept it real. Celebrity boxing is lame, but this would be pretty awesome and generate a lot of attention, to be fair. And listen, if Eminem is saying it might be awesome, it might just be. Now, let's be honest. Drake versus Kendrick in the ring would be the biggest celebrity boxing match of all time. Bigger than Jake Paul, bigger than Logan, bigger than whatever beef the Island Boys are manufacturing this week. But would either of them actually do it? Unlikely. Drake clearly thinks the whole idea is ridiculous. Kendrick is probably meditating in the mountains right now. And Eminem? He just wants a good show like the rest of us. The internet, of course, is eating this up. One fan wrote, "On the other hand, you can't deny that the Drake and Adin stream was entertaining, even if a little chaotic. I think I like them. They're pretty good together." Another person chimed in with some media analysis worthy of a journalism degree. It's interesting how Drake can just casually drop major news like a new solo album during a random live stream with Adin. It shows how much power he has to control the narrative and generate buzz. And then there's always that one fan who takes things all the way. The idea of a boxing match was completely out there, but it needs to happen. It would probably be the most viral thing in the history of the whole internet. I would do anything to make it happen. Anything? Like start a GoFundMe? Because honestly, with the way people are talking, someone might just try. What's genius about all this is how Drake uses chaos to dominate headlines. He barely talked about Kendrick. He barely talked about his album. And yet those two things are what everyone's focusing on. He let the fans connect the dots. He let Aiden play the clown. He sat back, laughed, and let the internet do its thing. That's the Drake effect. Whether it's through cryptic lyrics, surprise collabs, or spontaneous live streams, he doesn't just drop music, he drops moments. And the fans, they eat it up like it's OVO-branded cereal. So what's next? Will Kendrick respond? Will Aiden try to make the boxing match happen for real? Will Drake's next album randomly drop in the middle of another Fortnite stream? Here's what we do know. Nokia is on track to hit #1, and fans are dissecting every bar for subliminals. Kendrick has been quiet, but silence from Kendrick usually means something's brewing. Drake's new solo album is officially in the works, and if history repeats, it's going to arrive without warning and dominate every playlist for months. As for the boxing ring, don't hold your breath. But in an era where celebrity beef often turns into pay-per-view events, you can never say never. So let's hear from you. Do you think Drake versus Kendrick should actually happen in a boxing match? Or is this just another viral fantasy for the internet to obsess over? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because you already know this story isn't over. And before you go, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for daily updates on your favorite celebs, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single twist in the saga. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of Drake and Aiden Ross, anything can happen, even boxing Kendrick Lamar.